Hello and welcome back to Irina's Real Review channel. Today I would like to show you, on one special request from my friend on Facebook, how to apply dark lipstick. But I personally think it's not everyday occasion. Most of the time I prefer myself nude lip or nothing at all. But on a special occasion, or if you do feel like you would like to pull off something more fun or daring, I'd say, every woman should have a nice dark lipstick, as well as many others. It was a request after I show on Instagram a picture of my new bought Illamasqua lipstick, and it was. So I said I would do a tutorial for you guys, and actually it was for Natasha, but I thought, you know, maybe it will be helpful to someone else, and if I will help someone, it's great, it feels great. Let's move on to the actual tutorial. So, I'm using a skin-based foundation. It's up to you what you're gonna use. You could use everything you had on your face before, or if you don't wear a foundation, which is alright, just, you know, use the concealer on your lip, which is also one way to do. You can also use the concealer on your lips. It will do the job as well. So we need something to conceal our lips. It's rather foundation or concealer, powder. If you don't have loose powder, pressed powder, that's just works fine. Powder brush, lip brushes, if you can see them. Yeah, I took two because I don't know which one I'm gonna use. Mostly I have two because one I use for the color and another one to correct if I had some imperfections. I will show you. You will need napkin as well. Lipstick of your choice. Take a concealer or the foundation you use and put it all over your lips. The reason why we're doing this is to, first of all, correct all the colors, so the actual color of the lipstick will be on your lips. And you know, secondly, or I would say for me, it's the first, the color will not spread all over. It will stay put in place. Make sure you blend everything. Okay. Done. Next step is, alright, I'm sorry, I am here, I'm not leaving you. So, if you have the pressed powder, please take it. If you have a sponge that comes with it, great, just dip it in. And take your napkin, that's your napkin. I have a loose powder, so mine is a bit trickier. Anyway, dip it into the powder, press the napkin against your lips. Don't fold it over, it's just too much. Just one coat. Hard to talk. So anyway, use satin it. So if it's set, it won't move. I have to say that with Illamasqua lipsticks, I never had any trouble of products spreading all over the face. I had before with different products, so I always, if it's dark color, I will always do this. And if it's light color, where you know, your natural pigment will change the color, and you specifically want that color, so you just do this, and it's blank canvas, and you're good to go. Not everyone has a lip brush. I think most people should. What you can do, and if you're not confident in wearing very bright lipsticks, what you can do, you can make a stain What I mean by that, you just take your lipstick, take your ring finger, brush it on the side. You can use, if it's your lipstick, I mean, you can rub your lipstick anywhere you want. You have this stain and you go like this on your lips. Make sure it goes not around your lips like I did right now. I'm building it. There's no rush. You have to. If you have smaller lips, just use the pinky. Works fine. To correct, make sure you clean your fingers before. Seriously, because I've gotten into, you know, removing everything just because I didn't do simple wipe. Action. If you don't have the brush, that's totally fine. You have, oh my god, what time? You have these cute Q-tips. They have like very pointy tip, as you can see, right? So take that, take foundation or concealer, whichever you like, dip it in, just on the side there, and correct around the edges. There you go. Just make sure you don't, you know, you don't spread the dark. If you corrected something, there will be left on the Q-tips. So make sure you turn it around the right way. So what do you have? Sorry, my mirror is teeny tiny. That's very hard to do. There you go. This is a stain effect. This is not exactly what is a tutorial about, but if you're not confident but you do have that bright lipstick that you like to try it on, this is what you have. You can build it on top and you know, get more confident with the color and then work your ways around it. But if you don't have the brush or time, or you're not sure if it's good for you, just have a try, have a go, and then, you know, it's a makeup, you can remove it if you don't like it and put your favorite lipstick you're comfortable with and you're out the door. So, and if you don't have the pointy, what is it, Q-tip, just use the regular one, just, you know, get rid of the excess, make it smaller, and then you will work. If you don't have anything, just slowly use your top of your finger, but a different one, you know, just accurately remove what you have there, and your intuition will adjust. So this is the stain effect. The effect we are actually going for. This is slightly more complicated, but you know, nothing impossible. So you have your lipstick brush. Is it? Lipstick brush, okay, yeah. You have your, by the way, I didn't tell you what we're using. We're using Growl by Illamasqua. This is exactly when I was, this is the lipstick I was going for. I loved it when we were doing like 1920s makeup, and that's what our teacher was using, and I wanted to buy it and they are out of stock, and I was very upset, and he said, well, you can get Shard instead, which is similar. He was right, but this is a colder undertones and it's more plummy, and this one is like darker red, almost black. So yes, they are similar, but this is the one I was going for, and when I came back I ordered it online and here I have it. So that is why we're doing this. So Growl, lip brush, lipstick brush, I don't know, I'm sorry. Be generous, but also make sure it's not, you know, it's spread it. I'm gonna look in the camera and talk, or maybe not. Anyway, just spread it all over your lip brush. I love your brush. I don't know. You tell me, okay? So you have it all over your brush, and there's a tricky business starts. So I like to start from, I always do the top lip and then the bottom. It's personal preference, nothing major. If you feel like you have a bit excess of the product on a lip, use it in the middle and then come back to it. So to lift up the lip, just start from corner there and go upwards, not downwards, so we just, you know, pulling everything down, upwards. It does a visual effect, I don't know how, but it does. So we're going up. Take your time. And yes, don't talk. It's actually a demanding job. You do want to make it right in the first, oh, this is the wrong one, in the first go, because after cleaning and, you know, correcting, and if it's not going well, sometimes you just want to give up and don't even go. So try to be, you know, less is more. So you rather stop if you feel like you're shivering or something gonna go slightly wrong. Just stop. Just don't do it. Come back to it in a second. It's not going anywhere. So as you can see, my right lip is corrected as I made a mistake. So I made it slightly bigger, and my left one is my natural line, whatever. Anyway, I think I'm gonna make the other one bigger, make it even. And then use a corrector to correct it on top. Illamasqua's lipsticks are very matte and they quite hard to work with, but it pays off during the wear period because it stays put, it doesn't move all over. So when you apply the dark lipstick, please make sure that you put in the lipstick inside. There you go. This is the first layer. You can leave it like this. Seriously, it's perfectly fine. Just make sure you spread product evenly. what is needed right now is a little correction around the edges. That's why I was saying to you that I have two brushes. The one who doesn't have that, not the second brush, you can use the Q-tip as I said, or if you don't have the Q-tips, or you don't want to go with the corrector, just see if everything looks normal and just correct with the makeup remover if if you don't want to correct with the concealer. But what I do makes it looks quite sharp when you do like that. Let me show you in a second. If you're happy, with the result, you can leave it like. If you add some different color to it, like this coral matte lip color, let me tell you, yeah, it's just coral. It's E.L.F. Cosmetics, very cheap, affordable. You see, in the middle, and then spread. And the lipstick becomes more alive, much more lighter. If I would like more 3D effect, I would add some dark color around my edges, but as we're talking about variability, so to make it even less dramatic, add some gloss. There is some sheen gloss or the clear gloss, but before I go into it, what also can be done, if you remember my palette, the one I used for my eyes, you open it up, and can you see this golden shade? That's what we need. You put it on your finger. I'm not flaking you, I'm sorry. And you dab in the middle. Wait for it. It does look crazy, doesn't it? You need a brush. And you work it in. There you go. If you feel like, you destroyed all the darkness, just go back with your lipstick, with your lip brush. That's another one. Just go back with the dark and add some darkness. There you go. What we've done is like we created this 3D effect. The middle is popping out, it makes your lips look plumper. The dark color on the other outside is, you know, making it stand out. And if you would say, okay, this is like way too much to do on your lips, but bear in mind you just done just nothing on your eyes, and you didn't spend a lot of time doing the rest of your face. So a little bit extra on your lips, and if you're going out, for instance, it just and just for the cocktail party, which you're not gonna eat, you're just gonna sip your cocktail through the straw, so you're not gonna destroy these beautiful lips. To me, I think it's awesome. Clear gel, well, clear gels tend to, you know, get ruined if you put it on your lips and then back there, and then they no longer clear. So transfer it to the hand. Why here? Because we don't do stuff with this part of the hand, so most of the time it's clean. So dab it on your finger, just in the middle. To add this irresistible shine. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope it was helpful, and I do think I will do more tutorials like that. So if you like this, or you would like to see something different, just let me know in the bottom below. Please subscribe to see more. Thank you, and I'll see you